So today, the topic I want to talk about is copyright infringement. And this is hot on my mind right now because this is hitting home for me right now. And let me start off by saying, you know, off the gate, that this is not a rant against copyright law. It isn't. I mean, I respect copyright law. I mean, and specifically U.S. copyright law. Everything I'm talking about today is applicable to the U.S. I mean, I live in the U.S., but most countries have some type of copyright law in place that's there for very good reason. It's there to protect the creators. It's there to protect the owners of content. You know, I get it, man. Copyright law is a good thing. I absolutely get it. But there's also something, at least in the US and I think in many other countries, that's something that's called fair use. That you can actually use copyrighted works without gaining the permission of the copyright owner if it falls under the guidelines of what's called fair use. I mean, you can use copyrighted works without gaining the permission of the owner if it's for criticism, if it's commentary in nature, if it's done for research, if it's done as part of a news reporting piece. I mean, you can use copyrighted works. There's clear guidelines that say that you can use copyrighted works. And man, I have tried my hardest to make sure that I have followed the guidelines around fair use to the T. You know, to the T. Like, I have done my best to ensure that I'm falling within the guidelines of fair use. So I've had two videos, two movie overviews that were up on my Super B Movies channel that have been identified as violating copyright law or violating the fair use clause of copyright law. The first video is my movie overview of Why We Ride. And 2013 movie, great movie, I'm giving it props. Anyway, the owners of the movie, a company called The Orchard Entertainment, have flagged it and said, hey man, that's our content, we own it, and if we want to, we could pull it. If we want to, we could put ads on top of your video. And they haven't done so yet, but they have basically put me on notice saying that, you know what, we do own it, we can do that at any point in time if we wanted to. And I have disputed it. And so it went back to the Orchard Entertainment. I laid out my reasons, and then they came back and said, actually, no, we still think we have a valid claim. And so no, we're not going with your dispute. And so now I am in a process called appeals. So I appealed it and sent all this information, laid out my arguments, and now it's a waiting game. Now I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. The second video, and this one really pisses me off, it's my movie overview of the 1964 Japanese monster movie, Ghidorah, the Three-Headed Monster. Man, the owners of the copyright, Toho Company Limited, they are the ones who not only flagged it, but they have banned it. I mean, without any dialogue, without any question, nothing. They have just straight up banned my video worldwide. It can't be viewed anywhere in the world. Worldwide, I just got a worldwide ban on it. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. And what gets me is that I was uploading it, and if you've ever uploaded videos to YouTube, you know that you upload the video and then there's that period of time right after you upload it where it is processing the video. It was during the processing period that I'm assuming YouTube was scanning it and notifying owners of the copyrighted works that, hey, we found some copyrighted works here in this video. and it wasn't even done processing. It was still processing, and I get an email, bam, that said, your video has been banned from Toho. By Toho. I was like, you got to be kidding me, seriously? So that one I put in a dispute, waiting to hear back. It's probably going to be denied, and then I'm going to have to probably go through the appeals process. I mean, seriously, I'm just so pissed, man, because I have followed the guidelines. I'm not claiming that the use is mine. I'm using it for educational purposes. I'm actually promoting the films. Not only do these companies have nothing to fear in terms of losing money, you know, these videos that I'm doing are not defamatory and are going to drive people away from those movies. I am driving people to those movies. You know, I am actually driving traffic to their websites, to streaming services, so they can check out these movies, man. I think they're awesome movies. I'm giving them props. So it just abso-freaking-lutely pisses me off that they're gonna come at me like this when I'm doing them a favor. Oh man. Anyway, if anyone out there has any advice for me, anything that they can share, any little tidbits, any little words of wisdom that will help me overcome these types of claims, please send them to me. If there's anyone out there who says, hey man, you need to shorten the clips, or you need to get a lawyer, or whatever it may be, man, reach out to me, help me out here. I need some help, because this is obviously new for me, and it's frustrating, incredibly frustrating. Pisses me off, man. Good Lord. Damn. Anyway, whew. With that, I hate to be so negative, but with that, my friends, keep watching them movies. 100%. Yeah. This is Super B.